So let's release latissimus and teres major. These two big muscles are part of what I call the big three with pec major. All three of those muscles attach in the arm right here. And cause internal rotation of the shoulder. So if there's aching here or aching, they can cause down the arm and into the fingers, numbness, tingling. You'll want to release all three of those muscles. And latissimus holds its points and teres major all right in the same area. So it's easy to get them together. You can use a softer ball that has a little give, especially if you're not familiar with rolling this area. And then if you need a little more pressure, a smaller ball is a great way. So latissimus and teres major form kind of the back flap of the shoulder blade and the armpit here. Pec major is the front flap and lats and teres are the back flap. So you want to use your fingers to find the bottom corner of the shoulder blade, and then latissimus is right below it, and then teres major is all along the edge of the shoulder blade there. So we're going to start with a softer ball and get that right below where the bottom corner of the shoulder blade is. Then I usually support my arm with the other hand somehow, just kind of relax it, but keep it a little bit out of the way. And then as I roll forward and back, you might even be able to see there's a little clunk clunk. And that's that edge of latissimus. Latissimus goes all the way into the low back, and it's a big, big muscle that attaches up in here. But it's just nice to kind of free this area so that it's not attached to the ribs. And then as I kind of work into that edge, I feel just as I'm about to kind of pop off of the lats, I feel there's a tender spot. So I just sink my body in there and take a couple of breaths. Breathing in the belly and in the chest. And then I start to move the ball up along the bottom section of the shoulder blade. So I want to feel that the ball bumps into the shoulder blade right there. And then I can go up and down along that area. And then I'm getting teres major. It's kind of a thick tube that runs along from the bottom corner of the shoulder blade right to the front of the arm. So if you're having trouble finding the tenderness that you want to release, you can at any time switch to the pink ball. And we just pick up a smaller ball to be a little more specific. And I get that right into that edge of the shoulder blade there. And as I go up and down, about halfway from the bottom tip to the top corner is where teres major really holds a special spot. So I can find that pretty easily with the smaller ball. I just want to sink in and trap that ball right against the shoulder blade and take a couple breaths. And then I might move up just a little bit higher. I find I like to rock my weight forward and back here, clearing the adhesions of this muscle from the edge of the shoulder blade itself and getting into some more tender spots. And there's one right there. So I'm going to pause, sink, and breathe. You can also pin and stretch this muscle. Again, it's an internal rotator of the shoulder. So moving the shoulder in and out of internal and external rotation while trapping the ball there will further massage that muscle and add a little more intensity to the experience. And then I find a spot, I want to pause and sink. And then I release and I grab the ball, and then I can just stretch my arm long, do a little external rotation, internal rotation, stretching my arm across the body, Maybe do a couple of shrugs of the shoulder. And then I'll want to do the same thing on the other side. And I can take the